Guess what?
What?
I was right! What was I right about? Kat Denning's character, Darcy, is in WandaVision.
And I was wrong. I think it was one of our trailer reactions. I was like, is that Darcy? No, it's not Darcy.
No, you told me. No, it's not. It's not Darcy.
Oh, yeah. So that is -1 points for Bushido.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Chloe Baggins.
And I am Bushido.
Bushido?
That's right, Baggins. Bushido. And that's Mr. Bushido to all of you.
All of you.
Well, welcome back. And today we have episode 4
of WandaVision.
Man, we called it, man. We knew there's going to be an episode when shit gets serious quick. And man, this opened up crazy. What an awesome way to open up this episode.
They didn't even have a theme song.
Nothing. There was just like, boom, in the middle of the shit.
Well,
it was crazy.
This episode's called We Interrupt This Program.
And man, what an interruption it was.
But it explained everything.
And I was right in my hypothesis. But we'll get to that. But we got to talk about that intro. That intro was nuts. It's so crazy to see just like the street level effect of Thanos. Like, take the Avengers out of it, take the billionaire playboys out of it. These are just everyday, homegrown, hardworking people. And they are affected by these crazy cosmic circumstances far beyond their control. And you see how helpless regular people really are in the face of these end of the world scenarios that the Avengers, have to deal with. And we're so used to seeing the Avengers fight the crazy over the top battles. We tend to just take for granted the everyday people and how their lives are turned upside down.
It's actually kind of sad too, though, when you think about it, because Maria, Captain Marvel's bestie, that we just saw.
We just saw her, man, in Captain Marvel.
Movies ago.
And I liked her character a lot.
I did too. And she passes away, so that's kind of sad that she didn't get more of a story arc.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine they'll do a flashback or something, maybe in Captain Marvel 2.
Possibly.
But it's cool that it revealed that it was her that started S.W.O.R.D. That's really cool. So when Captain Rambeau rematerializes out of nothing once, assuming the Avengers had already reversed Thanos' snap.
I'm assuming they had.
Yeah, they had to have. In her, field of perception, she feels like she fell asleep for 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
But in reality, it was already 5 years after the battle in Wakanda when Thanos first snapped everyone out of existence. That's crazy. We've never seen that before. The only thing we saw was the small snippet in Spider-Man when the marching band came back in the middle of a gymnasium or something. And that was kind of...
Oh, the blip.
Yeah, the blip. And it was kind of told in kind of a comical kind of, oh, hey, we're back kind of way. Not a really real world type of effect like they did in the hospital.
Yeah.
That was really cool. Very, very good scene. But it makes you also wonder, it's like, if people are winked back into existence, literally doing what they were doing when they were winked out of existence, what happened to the people that are flying in an airplane?
What about people who are pregnant? What if what does the belly disappear?
Yeah, what if the fetuses disappeared? I mean, it's just, you just keep going on and on with the crazy well, if they did this, what happens if this scenarios? And it's what if they were driving a car and they went back in existence in the middle of a 5-lane highway? It's crazy to think about that even though the Avengers set everything right, that doesn't necessarily mean that the people affected by it are still set right. But anyway, enough with the intro. Clearly, I love the intro. Let's talk about the episode, man.
This was a good episode, man. So Captain Rambeau.
Yeah, badass, man. Even Jimmy Woo said she's the boss lady.
Which I also called too. Quick snippet.
Yeah. That was him in the radio. Was him in the radio.
It was him. Well, I didn't know. I knew it sounded familiar because we watched Fresh Off the Boat religiously.
Yeah, he plays the dad.
And he plays the dad. And so I was like, why does, like, we were trying to figure out who is that voice? And so now it was really cool to see how everything that we've already seen, the flip side of it. So, you know, everything is going on. The detective from the FBI, Wu, calls upon Sword.
Like, hey, this is beyond us. We need some help
For a missing person.
Yeah, they never mentioned who the missing person was. So that's another mystery.
Is it Agnes? Is it
Wanda herself? I mean, who knows?
Who knows? Because they haven't revealed. I'm sure they will. Just like, you know, everyone was super disappointed in the first couple episodes.
See, if y'all just be a little bit patient,
yeah,
you're gonna see the shit hit the fan before you know it. And look what happened.
Well, that's the thing is, they're really good at explaining things, so you're not left wondering. So it may not be explained now, and it may not be explained in the next 5 episodes, but it'll get explained eventually.
Yeah, like Kevin Feige, this is his spider web, man. He's not gonna let this fall to pieces.
So you're right. He would not let it fall to pieces.
So we got to talk about the big revelation in this episode.
Can we just finish talking about the episode first?
Rewind. Go.
So Captain Rambeau comes to this field force about this town.
Clearly called Westfield. There's a sign. There's the New Jersey stamps on it. Population
3,000.
3,000 and change.
But the cops are saying that town doesn't exist when they can clearly see it. And there's this force field, and Captain Rambeau gets sucked into it.
Yeah,
and so that
literally sucked into the reality. Yeah. And
it explains exactly how she ends up there and why Agnes is like, where did this person come from?
Mm-hmm. So that lady she must know something. She must be deeper in it than everybody else.
But moving forward, it explains how Kat Denning character's Darcy, who is now a doctor,
got her PhD. Astrophysics.
And she figures out these extra waves and sound waves are coming from a TV. And so she realizes that there's a lot going on. So they're sitting back watching
what we've watched.
And so every time they've pulled out, it's been Darcy watching the entire time.
At the end of every episode, we start who's that in front of the modern tech? Taking notes and stuff. It was Darcy the whole time.
It was Darcy the whole time.
How cool is that?
Really cool. But it explains where the beekeeper came from.
Yep.
It explains the helicopter.
The helicopter was the drone Sword had flown in to take observation. And then what's really cool is that Jimmy Woo's character and Kat Dennings, or Darcy, they were able to profile who the supporting characters were. And they're regular, everyday people that got sucked into Wanda's reality. And that's the big revelation, is that where is this reality coming from? It's Wanda herself. Now think about that. Think about how untapped and limitless your powers must be when you can just create an entire reality bending to your will, to the happy life you've always wanted, while being able to manipulate other people to play a part in your ideal life. That is some Matrix level, holy crap. That is that she's like the architect of the Matrix in this whole series. That's crazy.
But she's also so powerful that I feel she may end up turning sides.
That's why I'm like, man, you guys need to stop with this FBI bullshit, and you need to call Doctor Strange quick, because the only person left in the Marvel Universe, as we know, who can even come close to getting her under control or help guiding her to fine-tune her abilities is Doctor Strange. Who else is going to control Wanda? She's crazy.
Well, I would be crazy too if someone took if they took my twin brother, if they took the love of my life, that's all she had left.
Your home country, parents are dead.
Yes, she literally has no one. So in her defense,
yeah,
I I would go off the rocker too.
Yeah, and I imagine they're going to have an episode where it may show Wanda just being like, you know what, screw this.
And she flips and turns into like...
I literally helped save the known universe. I deserve something for myself. And she made, the best of intentions paved the road to hell. So here we are in this literal fabricated reality, all stemming from her powers. That's crazy.
What if she turned to like Dark Phoenix?
Oh man, that'd be insane. That'd be crazy.
I
Crazy.
know.
And we got to talk about freaking reanimated zombie Vision. That was jarring. Oh my God. I was like, whoa. So it was like, did she get a hold of his actual physical corpse and just like using him to reanimate him to her image? Or is she, I don't know. That's crazy. That blew my mind. He's all like, he looks like how Thanos threw him on the ground.
Colorless.
Colorless. The cave in his head still there. Man, that was crazy.
Crazy.
Man.
Crazy.
Oh my God, that was a crazy episode.
It was a good episode, though.
Things got dark quick.
Yeah, but they had to have. I don't foresee this phase of movies, TV shows, of this phase of the storyline being anything less than dark.
I know.
They're coming out of a very dark period,
yeah.
And it's not just going to be sunshine and rainbows.
Like you see in Spider-Man, everyone's having a good time and going on vacation. No, this is some real life stuff.
We needed that.
We needed a break. After how crazy Endgame was, we needed a break.
But this is the after effects, and this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
After the world literally almost ended.
Yeah.
And kind of did.
And if you got to think about it too, at the end of Endgame, everybody kind of got what they wanted, right? Tony saved the world, made sure his daughter had a future. Captain America got the life he always wanted. Hawkeye got his family back and is retired with them. So it's like, what did Wanda get? She didn't get anything. Her brother's still dead. Vision's gone. So it's like, you would expect that to take an emotional toll eventually.
But she was very angry when Rambo.
Yeah, Captain Rambo was like, when she brought up Ultron, man, you saw the look on Wanda's face. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Susie Homemaker to like
to the Scarlet Witch really quick.
That's how I look when I get angry.
And she literally blew her through walls of her house and her neighbors' houses. Blew her through her wall and her neighbor's house's walls all the way out to the border of reality. That is crazy. I thought she splattered her out of existence, but man.
I told you.
Crazy.
I told you so.
Man.
So what would you rate this episode?
This is a 10. This is a 10 out of 10 Baggins. This is, I think, what everybody was waiting for Marvel. But again, if we didn't have that slow build-up, we would not have this big holy crap effect that we're feeling right now with this episode and trying to imagine all the possibilities of where it can go now that we know why things are the way that they are. It's not Hydra, it's Wanda herself.
But thank you for bringing Hydra up. Why are there Hydra commercials in between the show?
Yeah, I think Agnes has something to do with that.
And that's my concern. It's like, okay, Wanda has her own reality, but where does Hydra come into play with this? And why are they, why is it the Hydra soak and the Hydra and watch?
The Hydra watch.
The Hydra watch, like... What else is there going? Like, there's just so much more going on beyond just Wanda controlling this town of her own skewed reality.
You gotta call Doctor Strange, man. If you don't call Doctor Strange, oh man.
But it's gonna be interesting to see how it unfolds. There's 5 more episodes after this, and I feel like they're just gonna be even better. So my rating is definitely. I would rate this one a 9, and the only reason I rated a 9 is because it was not long enough.
Yeah, we're back to you.
Like, I think this one was probably one of the better ones.
More satisfying.
Yeah. But they have so much material that they could afford to do an extra 6 minutes. Like, don't just make it 38 minutes. Make it a full 45. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
So 9 out of 10 Baggins is for me.
10 out of 10 for me because that blew my mind. That intro alone was worth the price of admission. It's so cool to see how everyday people really had the whole world turned upside down on them. And then even when the Avengers try to set things right, it's still not truly right for everybody else. That's crazy.
It couldn't have been.
Yeah.
So what did you guys think? Did you guys have that oh shit moment?
I did.
I did.
I can't believe Wanda's the architect of the Matrix, man. That's crazy.
I'm not surprised.
It had to have been, though, because even from the trailer, you're thinking like, man, who has the power and ability to create an alternate reality?
I thought maybe somebody else had hijacked her body and Vision's body and had them hooked up for mind control to suck her powers out and use them for something else.
I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows?
No, but she even told Vision, she's like, I have everything under control. That's clearly her saying to the audience.
Well, yeah, that she's the one in control.
This is her. This is all her. And even Captain Rambo was like, it's all Wanda. It's Wanda at the very end. So that's crazy. Call Doctor Strange, please. Oh my God.
I can't wait for these next movies.
Call Doctor Strange because shit is going to get crazier.
Real fast. So make sure you guys subscribe, ring that bell, comment down below, give a shout out to the Bushido and the Baggins. Make sure to follow us on TikTok and Instagram. And help us get to 1,000 subscribers.
That'd be awesome.
We would love that. And thank you guys to the 36 that are already subscribing to us.
You guys are awesome. We take nothing for granted. That is awesome. Thank you for joining us along this YouTube journey of sharing our passion for all things nerdy.
Mostly movies and TV shows.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And
be good to yourself and those around you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and no matter what, be excellent to each other.
And Wakanda forever.
And ever. Somebody call Doctor Strange.